Stefanie Powers is an American actress. She is best known for her role as Jennifer Hart on the mystery television series Heart to Heart, for which she received nominations for 2 Primetime Emmy Awards and 5 Golden Globe Awards. Born November 2, 1942, age 81 years, Hollywood, Los Angeles, California, United States. Spouse, Patrick de la Chaise, M. 1993–1999, Gary Lockwood, M. 1966–1972. Height, 1.7 meters. Parents, Juliana Dimitria Golan, Morrison Bloomfield Paul. Siblings, Charlene Groman, Jeff Federkiewicz. Education, Hollywood High School. Stefanie Powers' net worth $10 million. Early life. Powers was born on November 2, 1942, in Hollywood as Stefania Zofia Paul, but her surname often was cited as Federkiewicz. In her Polish-language autobiography, Powers says, "Moj pracy nazwisko to Federkiewicz," which translates to, "My real name is Federkiewicz." At the age of 16, she was put under studio contract with Columbia Pictures, and as was the movie industry custom in those days, her name change to the more Anglo-Saxon-sounding Stefanie Powers was made a part of the deal. Her parents divorced during her childhood. Powers' father, Morrison Bloomfield Paul, 1909–1993, reportedly a cinematographer, was born in Montreal to a Jewish immigrant family from Eastern Europe. Powers was estranged from her father, whom she barely refers to and whose name is never mentioned in her memoir One from the Heart, in which she refers to the tension and unhappiness created by my father's presence. She remained very close throughout her life to her mother, who was born Juliana Dimitria Golan, 1912–2009, on a farm near Middletown, New York to Catholic parents of Polish descent. Her mother, who died in Los Angeles from pneumonia at 96 years of age, was known late in life and in local obituaries as Julie Powers. Stefanie Powers had an older brother, Jeffrey Julian Paul, 1940–2013, of Orangevale, California, as well as a half-sister, Diane Pasco Hansen Bailey, who died in 2000. Powers was a cheerleader at Hollywood High School. For a time, one of her schoolmates was Nancy Sinatra, who later graduated from University High School, Los Angeles, in June 1958. Career. In 1961, using the stage name Taffy Paul, Powers made Tom Laughlin's independent film The Young Sinner, released in 1965. Powers appeared in secondary roles in several movies in the early 1960s, such as Experiment in Terror, 1962, If a Man Answers, 1962, and McLintock. 1963, she played a schoolgirl in Tammy Tell Me True, 1961, and Bunny, the police chief's daughter, in Palm Springs Weekend, 1963. She appeared in the 1962 hospital melodrama The Interns and its sequel, The New Interns, in 1964. In 1965, she played opposite Tallulah Bankhead in Die, My Darling, originally released in the UK as Fanatic. In 1966, her tempestuous good looks led to being cast in the starring role as the passive and demure April Dancer, in the short-lived television series The Girl from UNCLE, a spin-off of The Man from UNCLE. Shortly after the series' debut, she was featured on the cover of TV Guide, December 31, 1966 to January 6, 1967. The article mentions her 117-pound frame is kept supple with 11 minutes of Royal Canadian Air Force exercises every morning. Unlike her fellow UNCLE agents, the ladylike April is not required to kill the bad guys. Her feminine charms serve as the bait, while her partner Noelle Harrison provides the fireworks. The series lasted for only one season, 29 one-hour episodes, airing from September 16, 1966, to April 11, 1967. In 1967, Powers appeared in Warning Shot with David Janssen. Her 1970s movies include The Boatniks, 1970, Herbie Rides Again, a sequel to The Love Bug, and The Magnificent Seven Ride. 1972, she was a guest star in the Robert Wagner series It Takes a Thief in 1970. The two co-starred in the popular Heart to Heart series 9 years later. Before success with Heart to Heart, she starred in the Feather and Father Gang as Tony Feather Danton, a successful lawyer, whose father, Harry Danton, was a smooth-talking ex-con man, played by Harold Gould. It ran for a half season, 13 episodes. Personal life. Powers was married to actor Gary Lockwood from 1966 to 1972. She had a relationship with actor William Holden from just after her divorce to just before his death that led to their joint involvement with wildlife conservation. She described the relationship by saying they were soulmates. He died in 1981. By the following year, Powers was founding president of the William Holden Wildlife Foundation and a director of the Mount Kenya Game Ranch and Wildlife Conservancy in Nanyuki, Kenya. In the United States, she works with both the Cincinnati Zoo and Atlanta Zoo. She devotes a great deal of time to the cause and is an international guest speaker on wildlife preservation. Powers campaigned for Robert F. Kennedy during his 1968 presidential campaign. On April 1, 1993, she married French aristocrat Patrick Huit de la Chesnaye, born May 7, 1951, Versailles, France. The couple divorced in 1999. The following year, Powers began a relationship with auditor Tom Carroll, which lasted until his death in August 2014. A polo player, she was among the first foreign members of the Royal County of Berkshire Polo Club, whose membership includes King Charles III. In 2005, she competed in the JAWS United Kingdom National Women's Championships at Ascot.